Furthermore, when you said to me, you simply referred to the Bible, that's not an answer as well. That makes it worse. I'll tell you why it makes it worse. Yeah, the Sacred Anthology. That makes it worse because you actually touched on this by referring to all these different documents. The 4 Gospels, right? No, there are about 40 Gospels.
The ones that...
You know what I mean now, don't you? Yeah. Okay. Who says they're not Gospels?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So we have another problem then. We can't even go to the text.
I can answer that.
Go.
Okay, so I agree that there are several Gospels, but the ones that ended up in this anthology called the Bible, they were specifically put together to show, and I'll back that up with scripture as well. First of all, they were specifically put together in historical order. After that, they were specifically put in an order to show not only the genealogy of Jesus Christ, but also to show that he is who he says he is. Now here's how I prove it. So even me calling it the Tanakh in the order that it's in this book called the Bible, is actually wrong. Because the Tanakh, the last book in the Tanakh, is the book of Chronicles, because they're still waiting for the Messiah to come. Whereas the last book in our book, which is called the Bible, it's not the book of Chronicles, because for us the Messiah has come. So that's one. And the other thing that I was going to say was, as soon as you get to the book of Matthew, you get a clarity. First chapter, it clarifies why the Old Testament, which we call it, or the Tanakh, was put in that order. First verse, it just gives you the genealogy and the generation of Jesus Christ, the son of Abraham, the son of David. Then it lists down all the generations to Joseph. So all I'm saying is, the way that this book was put together, I know there might be however many Gospels, but the ones that eventually ended up in this book perfectly ties into the Old Testament all the way through to the book of Revelation.
Are you sure some don't? Some that aren't in there don't do the same thing?
Well, the book of Thomas, which basically makes not Jesus anyway, but they don't. And all
The Gospel
books,
of Thomas is a set of sayings. You might be mixing it with something else.
all the books, I'm not mixing this up. All the books that's in this book called the Anthology or the Bible, from beginning to end, is there to not only show the divinity of Jesus Christ, but also to show exactly why he came on earth and what he came to do.
St. Paul's letter to Philemon doesn't do that. So why should that be there?
To Philemon.
Yeah, why should that be there? Maybe that's a fake letter.
No, it's not.
How do you know?
So the letter to Philemon, it was. So there was this. It was to show how. So you know in the Gospels, Jesus Christ. No, I'm pretty sure it was a parable where Jesus Christ spoke about a judge forgiving somebody of their debt, and then that person went, and instead of doing the same, that person did not do the same, and in the end, that person that was forgiven of his debt ended up in prison where he should, because he didn't show the same mercy towards another person in that same predicament that he was forgiven. So the letter of Philemon, I could be wrong, but this is just my interpretation. I could be wrong in terms of how it's being interpreted by the scholars and the experts. But from my understanding, the letter of Philemon was to demonstrate how, not only to demonstrate, but it was basically somebody that ran away from their master, and the Apostle Paul knew that individual, and then he was telling that individual to accept him, and whatever wrong he's done, charge that debt to the Apostle Paul. So that was just a demonstration to tie in to the Gospels of what Jesus did.
So a moral lesson.
Kind of.
But you've got books that give moral lessons which could be included in the New Testament as well, but they're not.
Yeah, but this is just one letter.
Ah, I see. So maybe you have one or two that
Just
let one slip in.
Just a demonstration.
Ah, I see. I see.
That's all it was.
So basically, that shouldn't be there.
No, it's just a demonstration.
Yeah, but it could be without. It need not be there.
So why don't you just take out the book of Obadiah because nobody reads it? Why don't you do that? Just what I mean, just one
Yeah.
page.
So why don't you?
No, so why don't you?
Well, we have a reason. What's your reason?
No, but it's still in the still in the Tanakh, right?
Well, for us, yeah, but I don't know why you decide to leave in what you don't think is that important.
No, I didn't say it's not important.
Yeah, but how do you know it should be in there?
So how do you know that the book of Philemon shouldn't be there?
Okay, that's fine then. So what you're admitting to me, by answering my question with a question, you don't know why these documents should be in there.
No, I do know why. I just said it's to demonstrate. It's just another demonstration.
That's a theory of yours.
Exactly. You asked me my opinion. You said, why do you think?
I want to know how you know, not why do you think, how you know.
How do I know? It's based on listening to the opinions of experts.
Ah, experts, right.
And
University-educated experts.
Well, somewhat, a bit like yourself.
Yeah, so like, hopefully not like me, because if they're like me, they'll probably be smarter than me, but they're not going to have the smartness of the scope of the universe. They're going to make mistakes. And they disagree amongst each other, all these scholars do.
There was contention.
So there's no reason why. You get a bunch of scholars together, they'll all disagree why any book should be in the Bible. They'll disagree whether there should be a Bible at all.
But yet, we have a Bible.
The only reason you have a Bible is not because of the Protestants or your wonderful opinion, which I value hugely. It's not that. It's because of the Catholic Church.
Okay, but in conclusion, regardless of how you think it should have happened, now we're here. So now the only evidence that I have in this conversation to back up anything that I'm saying is this book called the Bible,
which you got from the Catholic Church. Isn't that funny though? If you're going to use that book that you got from us, that means you're validating us.
And if you don't accept my evidence, which is what's written in a good book, then what else can I do?
What you have to do is, if you understand that the Bible, which I've given you time to air your position, is clear you, and it's not that you're sort of hopeless in any way. It's like any other human being. You have your opinions about things, but you don't know what documents constitute the Bible. You can't know. Well, then there'd be no Christianity if nobody knows. Jesus would have left the earth, the ascension would have happened, and we'd be left with not knowing. What's that? What kind of religion is that? What kind of Jesus is that?
But can I answer that, please? So, the Tanakh, the law of Moses, it was an oral tradition that was passed down until the children. Sorry.
Says who?
Let me just finish.
Yeah, you said sorry, so I just said.
It was an oral tradition that was passed down throughout the generations of the children of Israel.
Yeah.
And the only reason why they wrote it down was after they went into Babylon. And because of the decadence that was surrounding them, they feared that their sacred religion would be lost. So they wrote it down. Now, to use that to answer the New Testament, right? The Catholics were not there observing and writing down what Jesus was doing. And before
the Catholic Bishop St. Matthew and the Catholic Bishop St. John.
And before the Bible was written down, there was Christianity. Because it was first in Antioch that they were referred to as Messianic. Not Messianic.
It says Christians.
Messianic.
Where did it say that?
You need the right Bible.
Oh, I see. What Bible's that? Not the King James.
The Jews.
Not the King James, though, which you were saying was the thing.
But the clue is in the name, Messianic. The word Christianity is actually Greek.
So so that's the Bible, right? Okay, your kind of oddball Bible now you're referring me to. But what's the relevance of this?